Take your time. And I mean that in two ways. Number one, take your time when you're speaking. And number two, take your time in your actions for your goals. And why do I say that? A lot of times we judge ourselves based upon other people. And in communication, in speaking to other people, we have that saying, take your time. Take your time. And what does that mean? Take your time. It's yours. Speak at your own pace. Don't feel rushed to try and get your sentence out too fast, because in that moment, it's like whatever you are trying to say may be butchered, may get messed up, because you are constantly thinking of trying to get it out the fastest. And it's like you have to take your time when you're speaking to truly just know what you want to say. You may have to take a breath or two, take a moment of silence. It's okay. Take your time, because it's like putting your time, as in speaking terms to other people. It's like, of course you want to value other people's time, but at the same time it's like, don't devalue your own. As when you're speaking, it's like you have to realize it's your time, what you want to say, it's your message and point you're trying to get across. So be intentional about what you want to say. If that takes a moment of silence, that is okay. That is okay, because it's like trying to rush your words, you're gonna mess up a lot. You are gonna mess up a lot if you're trying to rush your words, and you may stutter. You may have, a speaking problem. But it's like you really have to be conscious of the fact, like, what is it you want to say, and say it at the pace, a cadence, a sort of rhythm to it where it's clear and understandable. And I am currently working on this, as the more I talk to the camera, the more I am realizing and finding out my own pace, the own speed I want to talk at, and what I want to say. As I see in every video, it's like my words are becoming, my fault, it just cut out. But as I was saying, it's like as I'm making these videos, I am figuring out more about the speed that I want to talk at, because it's like, it's my message, is something I want to convey and have people understand. So it's like, really just take the time to know what you want to say. And it's like, don't rush your words, because it's like, as you're forcing sentences out, it may not be clear and concise or cohesive. It's not going to sound as clear as you want it to be. You're so busy trying to figure out what to say. It's like, what if you took this step back? It's like you would realize what it is that you want to say. You know what it is you want to say, but just slow down a bit, slow down a bit and realize, how is it you want to say? What is it exactly that you want to say? And it's like, it more so serves as a reminder to move and think slower. So it's like, you can remind yourself to think of what you want to say and what you want to express to other people. Because for the most part, it's always when you're talking to someone, you're communicating, you have to be clear and conscious of what you want to say. And it's like, really just focus on the fact that it's like, it's your message, it's what you want to say. And at the end of the day, it's like, when you take the time to just slow down your speed, slow down the message, slow down enough where you are able to formulate and just form clear sentences, it's like you may start to notice all these sorts of filler words that you use. For example, for me, I say a lot. I'll say right before I'm saying the sentence. I'll be like or something like that. It's something I had to be more aware of, and I am still trying to fix. it. I am not perfect, but here I am making a video about it, talking about it, expressing it, just as a process of learning, of how I want to spread a message or convey something, convey a thought, you know. Also, you know, final note on the speaking part is like, once you figure out your own pace, your own rhythm, your own cadence, it's like you'll start to see things in a different way. You'll start to see conversations that's different, as it's like you are no longer just trying to hurry and get your point across, as it's like, what purpose does it serve? What purpose does it serve, you know, trying to speed up your words? Because if you're speaking too fast, it's like no one can understand what you're saying. No one can understand what you're saying. And they may not be able to keep up with how fast you're speaking. So, slow down a bit. You know, form your sentences in a way where people can understand it. And this has grown a lot for me, as, you know, I've been making these videos trying to be more clear and concise with what I want to say, what is the message and things I want to convey. And I know for a fact it's getting better, but I know there's still room for improvement. So it's like, no, you can also improve on it. And the words you use too, is like, what are the specific words you're using? You know, is there a better way to describe it? Is there a better way to go around speaking your point across, and the kinds of emotions you want to invoke, I guess you can say? Or you see, there's right there. But it's just have your message, speak at your own time. Take your time. It's your time. No one can take that away from you but you. And also with your actions, moving on to actions, you know, take your time with your actions towards your goals. It's like, where do I start? There's a lot, because at the beginning, you know, we judge ourselves based on other people. You can say, oh, I'm 21, but they got so much more done than me at that age. They're younger than me. They're the same age as me. It's like, you're not on the same path. You're not. You're going for two different things. You know, you're leaving two different messages. So who are you to judge where you're at based on someone else? You know, take your time. If you know you're going in a certain direction, if you know you are going to create your own path, it's like, who's to say what's the speed you want to go at? You know, realize, again, take a step back. See, are you heading towards that direction? As it's like, if you're constantly thinking and comparing yourself to other people, it's like, when will you truly just look at what you have accomplished? When will you look at what you have done, your own accomplishments, your own, you know, achievements? As it's like, you're always looking at everyone else. You're looking outside the window, seeing everyone else, but you never look at the mirror and see what you have accomplished and become, or what you are becoming, you know. And take your time. Take your time. And I don't mean that in a way where it's like just halt all your progress, stop all your progress. It's like, find your own pace. Again, it's all about pace, the speed at which you want to do it. And you can be a real hustler, so the pace you're going at is quick. You're knocking things out quick, and that's your pace. As it's like, with goals, it's like you start to build a sort of momentum. You start to build a sort of momentum. At the beginning, it may be slow, may be extremely slow. It may seem like you're making no progress whatsoever. But over days, weeks, months, years, you see the amount you have gone. You've seen the amount you've traveled. It's like you've gone up exponentially, as it's like you've built this momentum up of creating these habits and these actions where it only leads you upward. It can only lead you upwards. So it's kind of like a stock in a way. Think of a stock, you know, if it's doing well, if it's performing well, you'll just see a spike. You'll see it go up and up and up. That's how all these stocks want to be, you know. They want to constantly go up and progress up. As with you in your life, it's like you keep doing the things that are right for you at your own pace, not focusing on everyone else. It's like you are bound to only go up. You are bound to only achieve more in life for yourself. And realize, like, take your time. Take your time, as it's like, it is for you. Your time is yours. Do what you want with it, you know? But with that being said, I just kind of want to leave it off there. It's, you know, something that popped in my mind, as in my own life. It was like, back then I would always try and speak at a fast rhythm. In terms of speaking, I'd always try and speak super fast, where it was like sometimes it's like people wouldn't understand me, because it'd be like, I'd be speaking so quick, and it's like, they would not understand what I was saying, or I would make mistakes in the words and choices of words I made. And there's also a limit to it, because I wasn't as well informed as I am now. I didn't know the words to express myself, or thoughts and ideas that I had as I do now. And I'm still learning a lot. But with my actions too, it's like, I'm seeing a lot more growth. The more and more I just constantly do everything, the more and more it feels like it's fulfilling in a way. It is fulfilling, as every single day I know I put it all out there. I know I put my 110% in. It's like the most I could do is like, I know that there's so much to come, so much great things. And it's the same for you. You have your path, you have what you have in mind, and you just go for it. You just go for it. And you're so laser focused at what you want, and it's like, nothing can stop you but you. And that was a huge thing for me. It's like, I would always be comparing myself to others. At 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I was like looking at people my age or younger, like, wow, they did this, they accomplished so much. They're younger than me, but they've done so much. They're my age, but they've done so much. It's like, I'm not them. I'm not. I am going on my own path. I am doing my own things. I'm going at my own rhythm, I guess you can say. And I know I only grow in many avenues, in many places. And I know in the future, there's more to come. There's more to grow. There's more to do, as I will be only handed opportunities. I'll create opportunities, actually, for me to just constantly grow. And it's the same for you. It's the same for you if you really just put your mind to it. But with that being said, I just want to leave it off there. Thank you for listening. Hopefully something resonated with you, as this was something on my mind that came about as I was working. And, you know, with that being said, thank you for listening. You know, I gotta start saying the slogan, the catchphrase, the community. I wanna build that. Dreamers, you know, creating dreams into reality. See ya.